Hey guys, welcome back to the Subtl YouTube channel. So today I wanted to show you how to cover up under eye veins. I have applied the concealer all over, but I left the under eyes not concealed because how to cover up under eye veins is one of Subtl's most popular YouTube videos, but I did it with the 1.0 stack, and I've also changed some things. The concealer formula has changed to be even better. It's a little bit even more coverage and it stays more throughout the day, so I love that. I wanted to do a new and improved and updated routine for you guys because a lot of people talk about how to cover up dark under eye circles or like bags, but that usually focuses on this inner eye. And I don't know about you guys, but I have veins like all the way out here that I really need to cover up. So a lot of these tips have been taken from TikTok, they've been taken from different makeup artists, and I've just like tried a lot of different things. And this is what works best for me, especially for just a simple, quick, everyday makeup look and one that will last all day, because I don't know about you guys, but there's some concealer routines that I've done that like look so good when I do them, and then in just a couple of hours or definitely by the end of the day, it's just like all worn off and it doesn't actually stay. So let's get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna start with applying concealer to the rest of my face and then we'll concentrate on the eyes. So let me just do that real quick. I always like to start with some lip balm. This is Zestination Cocoa, my absolute favorite. It smells so good. Just gotta start by hydrating the lips. And then I'm going to go in with, I've been mixing 4N and 3N lately. Just gonna warm it up with my finger and just kind of gonna go all over. Normally I do my eyes first, but I wanted to like do the rest of the face so that we can really concentrate on the eyes and so that you can see how prominent my veins are and everything else is colored. Okay, I feel like for the most part 4N is my shade today. Okay, so now that we've applied the concealer all over, I'm gonna focus in on the veins here. The first tip that I have is definitely using a cream concealer instead of a liquid. I don't know why, but I think part of it is the hydration, and that's very important as well, like having a hydrated base, putting on either an eye cream. I don't actually use an eye cream, I just use, normal lotion, but making sure your base is hydrated and then using a hydrating concealer. So that's why I love the Subtle Beauty one. This also has caffeine oil, I think, in it. It basically wakens up and livens up your under eyes, which is so helpful, especially right now. I have a little cold, so I definitely need some TLC on my face and on my under eyes. So right now I'm kind of in between shades. I'm in between 3N and 4N. I'm gonna start by going in with 3N though. Now my next tip is to use your ring finger to really warm it up and use your finger, specifically your ring or your pinky finger. Your under eye skin is so delicate that you really just want to start by going in and just tapping to lightly apply. Don't poke yourself in the eye. Become an expert at this. So yeah, I just start by tapping. I used to kind of drag it, but again, that's just really not good for your under eye skin and will cause you to have bags later on in life because it's really just like stretching out your skin. So you wanna tap as much as possible to start. I also have like that bluey color like in the corners of my eyes. Okay, so just that alone like did wonders. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with 4N. The next tip is really just applying in thin layers and again using your finger. So now I'm applying in 4N and just tapping lightly. And makeup is kind of like painting, so don't forget that. Like you can always mix shades and mix colors. Again, I'm sick, so I think this is a little puffier than normal. But now we kind of need to connect like the under eye and the cheek. Like I don't like when it looks like two different things. Now we're gonna go back in with 3N, and this is where I am gonna do just like some light, not dragging, but like feathering and tapping. So I kind of bring it down the side of the nose and then feather out. Okay, under eye veins, where did they go? The next step I'm gonna do after I do my light, tapping and layering of the concealer is apply shine control powder. Now in the old video, I applied shine control powder with like a puff off of Amazon. Subtle does have a puff that you can add into your stack if you prefer a puff. Now I have dry skin normally, but this shine control powder is the only powder I've ever been able to use on my skin. It actually sets my makeup and makes it last throughout the day, but it doesn't make it dry and cakey and do that weird like lumpy thing. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, you know. This stuff is amazing. It's so hydrating. So I go in with this stippling brush, get 1 or 2 little pats, and then I tap it off to get any excess off. And then I'm just gonna go in and just mostly apply it like down the side of my nose and then to the side a little bit. So see the difference between these two sides? Like this one just looks more cohesive, whereas this one looks like more separated, if that makes sense. Go in. It also helps minimize creasing. You're never gonna avoid creasing altogether. Your under eyes do crease, your skin moves, okay? So if anyone says like, this has no creasing, they're lying, but it helps minimize it. And then with the shine control powder, I also just apply a little bit to the chin, any other spots that might need it. This is good enough coverage for me to just go about my day. But if you know, I don't know, have a photo shoot or you just really don't want them to show at all, you could even layer some more. So you could go in, I'm mixing the 2 colors, go in like 1 more time and just add 1 more layer and then top it off with just a little bit of shine control powder. And voila, there you have it. Now again, I am kind of sick. You could probably hear it in my voice. So this part of my face is a little puffy, but this is real life. Sometimes you need to waken and liven up your skin when you're not feeling the best. And like for just concealer, look at how amazing this is. And look at like the under eyes from the beginning to the end, like such an amazing transformation. And again, this will actually last all day. And it also feels good. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing like so much makeup. If you have any other questions or tutorials that you would love to hear from me, please comment down below. We post new videos here on this channel every single Sunday, and I love hearing from you guys and I love fulfilling requests. So just let me know if you have any questions or requests down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.